Hey guys, I am Wizarding World YouTuber Victoria Maclean and welcome to my new YouTube series, Victoria's Vintage Collection. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. So yes, I am starting every Wednesday. Shut up, do you mind? I'm busy. Every Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on Victoria Maclean YouTube channel, I am going to be doing a series called Victoria's Vintage Collection, and that name was picked out for me by my VA, so thank you very much. I did think maybe kind of Victoria's Fabulously Vintage, or you know, I had all these blowing options, but they chose Victoria's Vintage, so I thought of adding the collection at the end. So today we are going to be starting with a fantastic item that you guys are going to just die for, that was released in 2001. So if you'd like to see this fabulously, magically vintage item, then keep on watching. If you would like me to bring some Victoria's Vintage to you, then make sure that you subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the all-important notification bell as well. Let's get started. So I have been collecting since 2001, so I really do have vintage items. When you see this item and the box it's in, you will see the pattern. I love this design of these boxes. They were so wonderful, but they were brought out before the films were released. And they were brought out in light of the books, not the films. So apparently that kind of, people aren't so fussed on the stuff now that came out before the films were released. But I've got to be honest, I love it. I love the colour. I love the patterns. I love the designs. This item is by Department 56 and I cannot wait to show you because it is stunning. So in light of the celebration of Secrets of Dumbledore being released this Friday in selected theatres, and then obviously I know a lot of you are waiting another week again for your release, trust me, the time will get here really fast. I cannot believe it's been over a week since we were at the premiere. It's crazy. But I thought I would wear my Nagini top from Loot Crate, and also I am using my Basilisk wand from Warner Brothers, Basilisk wand with Death Eater masks at the top. Now, even though this is partly to do with Fantastic Beasts, no, there's no Basilisk, and I'm not answering any other questions about the film, but I did get sent a wicked case from Casetify, which happens to be a basilisk. They sent me a message saying, we'd love to send you a case, blah, 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 which one would you like? And I thought, do you know what? I'm always getting Ravenclaw items, because obviously I am a Ravenclaw, but I'm part Slytherin. So I said, go on. I said, would you send me the snake one? I'm thinking it was Slytherin, but I didn't read it. It says basilisk, but I love it even more because it doesn't really matter what house you're in, and you know me, I am a bit of a dark witch. So this was the case I received from Casetify. Now this actually is like an oil kind of look. These snakes, or this basilisk pattern, actually kind of in different lights changes from blues, purples, greens. It's so beautiful. And what I love about this case as well is the area around the camera. As you can see, I've got a blue iPhone underneath. The area around the camera is slightly raised, so if you were to drop it like this, then your camera will be safe. The case is incredibly thick. It is rubber, I think it's rubber, and it's very much raised away from the screen itself. And they also sent me screen protectors and antibacterial wipes to keep in my bag to keep my phone clean. In these unknowing times, I was trying to think of my words then, in these unknowing times, it is apparently one of the worst things for carrying bacteria is your mobile phone. So it's good to know that I can wipe this phone clean with the antibacterial wipes they've given me. Now, as you can see down the bottom there, these phone cases are 100% officially licensed by Warner Brothers Wizarding World, and they are by Casetify. I will put the link down below. And what I love the most about Casetify is you can actually pay via installments for your products. You can buy these cases interest free through Klarna, I think it was offering, because I've got my eye on the Golden Snitch AirPod holder. That looks wicked. That's what I've got my eye on next. But this is a fantastic case. I am missing my pop socket, mind, but I've got to buy a new one because my old pop socket looks terrible. But what I loved about this, obviously this is the case that you get it in, so it shows that it is obviously officially licensed item with all the correct merchandise information down below for you. You also get an acceptance letter as well, which I love. I love the fact that you get an acceptance letter from Casetify as well, talking about your new phone case or whatever you have bought from them. So thank you so much, Casetify, for sending me this phone case. It is fantastic, and I put it on my phone right away. Now for your most favourite part of my videos, apparently. It is the Harry Potter, A Magical Year. What's the date today? It's the 6th of April. Gosh, it's the 6th of April. That's crazy. That is crazy. I hate to say it, but it's going to be Christmas before you know it, you know. Right, okay, so we are now going into April. The 6th of April. The grounds were still and quiet. No breath of wind disturbed the treetops in the forbidden forest. The whomping willow was motionless and innocent looking. It looked as though conditions for the match would be perfect. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Chapter 15, the Quidditch Final. I love that. And it shows a mechanical golden snitch on the page there. Isn't that so lush? So it's been a week since I was at the premiere, and this is the first time I've done a video since coming back, as in a proper video we're filming at home. And as you can see, my hair is darker because it matched my hair extensions I bought. And bless my hairdresser, she was full of COVID, and she gave me the products to do my own hair at home. So simple. I'm a hairdresser anyway, a qualified hairdresser anyway, so I knew what to do. I just couldn't remember what times and things. But bless her, she sent me little notes on to do, and it actually came out really beautifully and matched my hair extensions wonderfully. Now, before I get into this fantastically beautiful vintage item, I just want to draw your attention to this book I received from Insight Editions, the official Harry Potter Feasts and Festivities book. Now this book is amazing because not only does it have some fantastic ingredients ideas in here, but it also has like a whole Yule Ball section, a whole wedding section. You can make your own Honeydukes trolley. It is so fantastic. You can even do sorting hats, chocolate sorting hats that tell you what house you're in. It is so beautiful. So not only is it all kind of, a lot of it is ingredients and so on, but it does have, that's the sorting hat there, it's brilliant. It has ideas for kind of crafts and things as well. So when they said, can we send it to you, seriously, I was like, excuse me, you want to send me this book? Oh my god, yes please. So I had it in the post just before I went to London. Hogwarts House Cut Birthday Bash. It has so much in it. So this is, I love the fact they've got this gorgeous flying keys as well. This is highly recommended. I love the ideas of what they have in this book. I haven't actually had a proper look through because it's been chaotic since London, but it is so beautiful. You can even have house coloured cocktails. They do flying keys, pumpkins, acceptance letter ideas, wedding invitations. It is just outstanding. So I will put the link down below for you just so you can take a look. So now we come to my first item in my vintage collection. Now, as I said, I have these designed box items from 2000, 2001, 2002. I've had them since I started collecting. They were so easy to get hold of back then. However, they're not so easy to get hold of now because this box alone is 21 years old. And I will talk you through this entire item once I show it to you. It is a stunning piece, and I wasn't looking for very long, but I did buy it a long time ago. But I have actually messaged, because this item is by Department 56. Now I've messaged them because, as you know, my Bible, This book is amazing, and it's what helped me find this item. This is an amazing item that came out 12 years ago, and it has so many vintage items listed. Also, this was the very first collecting handbook. Now there's even more vintage items in here, and this book helped me no end. I have so many of these items to share with you, so I want to go through them properly. It's such a brilliant book. This is the Collector's Value Guide, Harry Potter Collectibles Premium Edition. This was released in 2000. 2000, this is 22 years old. That is crazy. Now this book contains the item that I want to share with you today. And what I want to do in these new, obviously I won't be showing you all of the stuff that I've been showing you today. It's just because I had so much to show you after the premiere and loads has happened. I'm off somewhere very exciting next week to film. I'm the first YouTuber to ever be invited to film there. So in a couple of weeks' time, you are going to have a treat when I show you that video. But what I like about these ideas, this vintage ideas, you guys, so many of you guys love the idea of me doing vintage videos, and I can kind of help you to find these items, or at least give you an idea on how to find these items. Now, this is the item that I'm going to show you. This is on page 129 of the Collector's Handbook. Now, this is the item I have for you today. It is remarkable. It is American, so it does come with an American plug, obviously, as you guys would know, being out in America. This item here is something else I'm going to talk to you again. I had two of these and I think they're both broken, unfortunately, but I will be bringing them up later on because I still have the box and I think part of the game itself. It says at the top here a little bit about Department 56. Department 56 Incorporated. Department 56 unusual name comes from its origins at a floral products company that numbered each of its departments. The wholesale imported gift division was #56. It was founded in 1976 and is now based in Eden Prairie, Minnesota. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that first name. Photos of Department 56 items are courtesy of Department 56. Now this item is Hogwarts School Lighted Scene number 59036. Again, I'll put the details down below for you. Light Up Hogwarts School 3-dimensional diorama, retired in 2002. Now 12 years ago this was listed as being valued at $80 to $115. I would say it's probably closer to $300 to $400 now. It hasn't gone up dramatically like some items, as you know, because the items in the pre-film collection don't really seem to be getting as much attention as items that are based around the films, which is very sad because this is where Harry Potter started, with a book. Now this is the box. This item, right, the box itself, the cardboard's not brilliant, it's quite thin, so be very, very careful if you have anything with this cardboard. I love the brick idea. I think this is more of a Diagon Alley kind of idea. Obviously when Hagrid goes through Diagon Alley, goes through the wall at the Leaky Cauldron into Diagon Alley, I kind of get the feel that that's what this design was for. Now obviously the original Harry Potter writing in the original Harry Potter font as well, with a beautiful archway depicting the item that is in this box. Now as I said, this is an American designed item. So the electrics are for America, which is a pain because our voltage in the UK is different. So when I plugged this in, the bulb blew. Obviously, panic attack me, but we're talking a good, few years ago. I managed to get hold of some more batteries, but bulbs, but I have never ever plugged them in. I'm too scared. So I need to get a voltage adapter really. Then on the back we have a little bit about the product itself in here. There's not really much else on these boxes. They're quite basic, if I'm honest. Now according to this is Department 56, 2001, over 1,000 years old, and perched high atop a mountain deep in the Scottish countryside is this vast mystical castle with many towers and secret passages. Beyond the ancient stone walls, Hogwarts is the symbol of all things magical. Use this scene as a nightlight or to illuminate your Harry Potter collection, complete with electrical switched cord. Now, as I said, it is based for the American kind of, obviously, the US. So in the UK, our power is very different. So unfortunately, it did blow. But as I said, I have got some replacement bulbs, so I'm too scared to put them in. So I'm going to very carefully take this out of the box. I can't actually remember the last time I took this out of the box. I don't think I've taken it out for about 4 years. Or at least looked at it. It's been ages since I looked at this. So let's... I don't think it's stuck on. No, it's okay. The sellotape is so old, the sellotape hasn't even stayed sticky. Right, okay, you ready? I'm really nervous. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, you ready? There it is. With all the original packaging. Remember what I said about packaging? I'm tilting it backwards so it doesn't fall out. Right, okay. God, this is so old. All right, I'm going to carry it out by the bag. I hope. Now, I bought this on eBay. And it arrived in mint condition. So I'm going to very carefully take it out of its packaging and show you properly what this looks like. Now, I don't think I can light it up just because I'm worried about putting the bulb in, I'm not going to lie. And personally, I would rather this stayed in its box because it is so delicate. Now, underneath you have Harry Potter, Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Department 56, Harry Potter characters, names, blah, 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 blah. Says down here, 2000. So this is 22 years old, this lamp. So this is the diorama. It is incredible. Now, when the bulb is in there, the entire castle and the moon lights up. It is absolutely stunning. I'll try and do some pictures, some videos so you can see it properly as well. But it is just to die for. I love it so much. And there's little holes at the top. Don't know if you can make them out. There's little tiny holes at the top on the blue, and that's to represent stars. It is 3D. The towers, the turrets are on there. They stand on their own. So it is 3D. So the light does emanate behind it. And then of course we've got the stunning Hogwarts crest at the top. And all of this kind of like wispy kind of gold effect around the edges is stunning. So the back of it, I could probably show you actually what it would look like without... with the bulb in, because I can take the back off. So if I get my phone torch and we can have a look. Look at that. So when the bulb is lit, you can see all the stars. And then obviously the moon. And then down here, you can't really see it very well, but the castle lights up as well. You see that? Isn't that beautiful? So it is a stunning, stunning piece. Absolutely beautiful, to say the least. Look at that. It looks like the moon's really shining. Isn't that gorgeous? But this is the diorama. And then of course this inside part is mirrored as well, which makes it makes the light even emanate even more. So I'm going to very carefully pop that back on. Now, I think the bulbs were actually in my cupboard downstairs. I bought them on eBay to see if I could replace them, but I'm so worried about blowing the bulb, and I don't want to damage the lamp where I can't use it at all. So maybe I'll get my father-in-law, because he's amazing with electronics. There's a dimmer switch on it, which I didn't really notice until now. I will have a look and see what I can do, but at the moment I'm a bit nervous about kind of plugging this in, really. So this is the first item in my vintage collection that I wanted to share with you. Now, there was another one of these created. Now, in the book, again, where this diorama is listed, there is another diorama listed. Journey to Hogwarts, lighted scene, first years in boats, retired in 2001, same value, $80 to $150. Now, I cannot find any pictures of that item anywhere. I have emailed my contact at Department 56 and asked if they can have a look at their vintage kind of archives and see if they can find any reference to this item, because I really want to find out what it looks like. I don't really think I'd be buying any more right now. It's purely because of my curiosity as a collector and a fan of Harry Potter. I really want to see what this looks like. And then we've got this other item here, which I will be talking about at a later date. It's actually a game, so that Daniel actually broke when he was little, and then I broke it even further when it fell off the radiator. It shouldn't have been on the radiator. So that was the first episode in my Victoria's Vintage Collection video series. What did you think of the item I chose to share with you today? I would love to hear your thoughts. I will put all the information I can find down below for you, but don't forget, on Wednesdays now, these videos are coming to you at 7 p.m, not 6 p.m. in the UK, okay? 7 o'clock, because it gives me far more time to get things done. Hoping to do like a real cool kind of new intro as well for this series, just for this series, because it's really exciting. But until next time, take care. I love you all, and I will speak to you very, very soon. Want to check out more of my content? Take a look at this video right here or this video right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe.